Hey there, Dr. Andrew Gorecki, and today I want to teach you the most effective strategy that you can use to find a solution for shoulder pain. And this is going to be super important for anybody who's out there looking for a natural solution. They want to avoid medications, injections, surgeries. And we know that life should be full of activity and enjoyment, not stress and overwhelm because we're struggling with shoulder pain and we're not sleeping and we haven't found the solution yet. So the big idea today is that the most effective strategy for people that are looking for shoulder pain relief is the first step is to stop ignoring it, right? Stop hoping it's just going to go away on its own. And I see a lot of people that are doing that. And I think they're thinking that shoulder pain is like other injuries they've had in the past, where like a scrape or a cut or a bump and a bruise, where they do go away as time goes on, they get better. Those are called acute traumas. Shoulder pain is much different, especially if you don't know exactly when it started, you don't know what caused it, you don't know what you did to yourself. We know that type of shoulder pain is called a cumulative trauma disorder, meaning it's getting worse as time goes on. So it's simply going to get worse if you don't fix the thing that's causing the stress and the damage in the shoulder. And so a lot of people are in that kind of ignoring it phase. They're maybe talking about it. They're sharing it with their friends and family. They think about it all the time. Probably even talk to their doctor about it, but they haven't done anything about it yet. So they are kind of, I could consider those the ignoring it people. If that's you, you're most likely doing that because you have some excuse in your mind, some self-limiting belief. Very commonly, it's age. Well, it's just because I'm getting older. That's not true. We know that's not true. A lot of times it's the diagnosis. So when we get a diagnosis of, let's say, a rotator cuff tear or a bone spur or arthritis, we are told, or maybe we think, that surgery is the only answer. And in reality, there's a mountain of research that shows that what I do as a physical therapist is more effective than shoulder surgery. And so we don't want to let the diagnosis that something structural has changed give us a self-limiting belief that there's nothing we can do about it, because you can do stuff about it. There's a lot you can do about it. Another thing I hear people using it as an excuse is time and money, which is a valid thought process. But the reality is, the longer we live with shoulder pain, the more expensive and the more time consuming it takes to recover and find a solution. An example would be shoulder surgery. You're looking at upwards of $60,000 to $100,000, and we know shoulder surgery can take anywhere between 9 and 12 months to recover. So not the most time and money effective solution. On the flip side, physical therapy being the most effective and the most cost effective as well, according to science. And finally, I think we all need to agree that we need to get expert advice. If we want to find a natural solution, we should be getting advice from somebody who specializes in helping people find that natural solution. And that there's nobody better in the healthcare system than a physical therapist like me who specializes in shoulder pain, and it's going to allow you to find that natural solution. Recently, I had a furnace issue, and an example would be I could look, besides calling somebody for help, I could look online, I could read the manuals, and I could probably come to a solution, but it might take me 2, 3, 4 days if I'm lucky. When on the flip side, I could call an expert who might take hours to fix my problem. Not to mention me fumbling around looking for stuff online to do for my shoulder pain, a lot of times actually makes people worse because they're doing the wrong intervention for their problem, and they don't even realize it because they haven't spoken with an expert. And so if you want to find a solution to your problem and you're really serious about finding that natural solution that allows the body to heal itself without things like medications, injections, and surgery, I'd encourage you to visit shoulderclass.com. It's an opportunity for you to come to a workshop with me. We can spend more time talking about principles, strategies, and techniques that we know that are effective that'll provide you with that natural solution. So shoulderclass.com, and thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you next time.